It's that easy. Kitchen recipes.
Sometimes you have to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to show you why lamb is a good choice. Do you ever get tired of eating the same old stuff? Fish, burgers, chicken. Some people never get tired of chicken. But anyway, have you tried lamb? Today we're going to dive into these lamb chops. If you've never tried lamb chops, you are in for a treat. Items needed for this recipe: Lowry steak and chop marinade, coarse kosher salt, coarse black pepper, a tablespoon of salted butter, and 2 teaspoons of olive oil, about 1 tablespoon of thyme, and about 2 tablespoons of rosemary, and fresh garlic cloves. The first thing we want to do with these beautiful lamb chops is put them in this marinade. It's going to really boost the flavor. We're going to start out simple with this Lowry steak and chop marinade, which is really good. Going to start out sprinkling a little kosher salt on here. And this is before we apply to the marinade. We'll flip them over and do the same thing. I like to pat that in just a little bit since we're putting the marinade in there. It's going to soak everything up. So I'm going to put this in a glass container for the marinades. I want to put a couple of pieces in here. I'm just going to pour a little over the top. Move that around a little bit. This is a 30-minute marinade. I usually like to let it set for a couple of hours minimum. Let it really sink in. I'm going to put my other chops on the top. Work that marinade in those chops. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it set for a couple of hours. All right, the first thing I like to do is go ahead and chop up my rosemary and thyme. And I like to just kind of pull this off the stem. This will equal about 1 tablespoon, just from doing this from experience. A couple of stalks will get you, 1 tablespoon will get you 1 stalk. 2 tablespoons for 2 stalks, depending on what size rosemary stalks you have. I just like pulling the foliage off of them like that. I just come through here, just give it a little chop. Looking like fresh smelling rosemary. We got that all chopped. We're just going to store it in here. Just going to pull the foliage here off of these, off of this thyme. We'll just lightly chop this. Come through here and smash our garlics, chop them up. On the grill. See what we have here? We got all the ingredients in there. The garlic, the rosemary, and the thyme. We will now take the butter and the olive oil and combine them, and I'm going to heat these, and then I'm going to pour it all in one bowl to make a mixture. I'm going to go ahead and make the mixture with the bowl here. I'm going to pour the olive oil in here. I'm gonna heat this up. Be right back. All right, now I have my mixture. I'm gonna add this to the butter. I'm gonna move this around. I'm gonna add a little more olive oil, half a tablespoon. I'm gonna go ahead now and add another tablespoon of butter just to give my mixture a little more liquid. As you can see now, this is the mixture that we're gonna rub onto the lamb. I'm gonna now take the chops and get some of the excess marinade off of them. I'm now going to sprinkle a little coarse pepper on here. I'm going to come through and now apply the base that we made for it. Fresh rosemary and butter and garlic. We will apply this to both sides. We're now ready for this to hit the grill. Our grill is ready to go. Looking good and ready to go right now. We got our grill set at 375. We're only going to cook these for about 10 minutes, about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. I like mine medium, so it depends on how you like yours, how long you cook them. We're going to put them on direct heat, get a good sear. All right, we've been at 5 minutes. Turn these guys over. Look at that there. My. That's a good looking lamb. Nice chaw on there. That's what you want right there. All right, it's time for these bad boys to come off of here. They are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is what you want. Now let's cut into this beautiful piece of meat here. Oh, so tender and juicy. That's what you want right there. Oh, that lamb is beautiful. Nice and juicy. Medium, just like I like. My, oh my. Did you know lambs are intelligent, very smart, and gentle creatures with excellent memories? Lambs communicate with and recognize each other by their bleats and use vocalizations to express different emotions. Lambs also have unique personalities. While sheep and flock may look the same, they each have their own unique personality traits, such as shyness or boldness. Lambs are born without teeth, but milk teeth appear in their lower jaw within a week. By the time they are 2 months old, they will all have 8 of their milk teeth. Now you know.
It's that easy. Kitchen recipes.